Hello and welcome to another episode of ClickDesigns. I'm here continuing in our series called ClickDesigns for Industry Professionals because I love being here with you from week to week to show you what I'm using ClickDesigns for and how you can leverage this amazing software, not just for yourself, but for other people as well. My name is Angie Norris. Let's get started here. So today we're going to be talking about ClickDesigns for, drumroll please, executives, because most people are on LinkedIn. They want to beef out their profile. They own a business. They want to make sure they have great images on their website. Just so many opportunities. You need branding kits, media kits. There's press releases. There's so much stuff that graphics could be applied to no matter who you are. And if you're an executive, whether it's a C-suite, a marketing manager, a director, I've been all those things throughout my career. I worked corporate for about 20 years. I worked my way up. I was an intern in 1997, and then I became my first professional job full-time, A.G. Edwards & Sons. I became a specialist, and then a manager, and then a coordinator, then a manager, and then a director, and a principal, and I just worked my way up. As an executive, in those roles, I needed graphics, but I didn't have any good tools throughout the years. I just had to kind of work my way through Photoshop, which was, I fumbled. It wasn't great. There was no templates. It was looking at a blank screen. Now that we have ClickDesigns, you can create graphics very quickly and easily, and they look really good. And I show you all the time how you can take something that may not apply to your business and make it your own, changing the colors, changing the words, changing the images, and boom, you have these graphics. So let's dive in today. Let's jump into the software, get started here, and I'm going to show you how you can create some amazing graphics for executives, whether that's you or for other people. Let's go. Inside my dashboard, we are first going to go over to templates. I want to show you one of the best things that pretty much all executives need, and we're going to go over here all the way over until we see, not that one, I wanted prints. And in prints, this is a great one. So if you go to templates and then over here to prints, and you're going to see a lot of people that are executives on here, and you can take these and make them your own. Look at this John Smith. He looks very professional. So business cards are definitely one of the most important things I think someone would need. Like this one's a really great one right here. And we should just take this and run with it. So let me go ahead and click on the use template. And then we'll move on to other ones. I love the blue here. So the first thing I want to do is, one of the things I want to make sure you guys do is document the colors so that they're seamless. So, you know, I always change this out to my own colors. But if you want to know what colors are on these templates, you can click this little eyedropper right here, and you can highlight the blue or this gray or the black, and that's how you can find out what it is. And you can paste it over into something else. Or you can create an image here, like a shape. I always do a square. And then once the square is highlighted, you can go over here to the color and do Control V, and it'll paste it in. Now it didn't work. Let me try it one more time. So click on this eyedropper and go over to the blue, and then select that square here, and on the left, just Control V, and there you'll see that that's the blue. Now you can copy this out, add it to your branding kit. Now how do you find your brand kit on the left here? You're going to go over here to the top right corner where it says, "Hi Angie," and you're going to go down, and you'll be able to add it over here to your agency, so you can add brand kit, your logos, and everything like that. I'm going to quickly go ahead and take that off. I'm going to make these my colors, since that's what I usually do every week, to show you how easy it is, and go ahead and take this. I love that this is just so easy to do. And brand kits, brand kit. So see how easy it is when you have a brand kit in here. You can add as many as you want. I even have a client in here, a couple clients in here. And then you can use this. If I just wanted to take that out, I could, because I have my own logo, right? So if I go to over here to brand kit and I go over here to creatives, you'll see that I already have my own branding right here. So I can move that up like this. Now, see how mine is kind of like the gradient, right? So what if I wanted to make this one the gradient? I can go down here to gradient color, and we would add the first color like that, and then we would add the second color like that. So, and then it should do a gradient, but it's kind of not doing that. So we might have to rig it, is what I always say. So let's go off here and then add it back. Still nothing. Okay, so here's what I would do in order to make sure that works. So I go up to shape. I would try to find a shape just like this. Go ahead and click on gradient color. There, it added it. So then I can take this one out. I can add this one by turning it just like so. And there we have it. See how easy that was? It wasn't that hard. And I can do the same thing for that one if it's not working. And it's the same shape. So I can just take this one over here on the right. You can change the gradient angle all around. And then we can hit duplicate. So here, right here, duplicate. And let's click that one more time. Oh, it's doing it. And then we can turn this so that it looks just the way it was, which was kind of like that. Move this one over. There we go. Move it more if we want to. A little bit of an angle. Maybe make it big. There we have it. See, that's pretty good. I like it. Okay, so if I want, I can change this to the pink to kind of give it some pop. And then, of course, gotta change it to my name. So Angie, and then Norris, and then Chief Marketing Officer. Yes, I was that before. If I want to change this line to my blue and change all of these to blue, how easy is that when you have a brand kit? And I can take these and make them different colors so they don't have to all be the blue, but we don't want to have too many crazy colors. We just want to make it look good, right? That's kind of a lot. So let's just make them all gray. Let's see here. Gray, you guys like the gray or the blue? I'm going to do gray just because. Okay, and then we can, see this QR code? We can make this our own. So let's delete that. Go over here to the left, go down to QR code, and we can type in the e-address, so angienorris.com, hit generate, and there we have a beautiful QR code to put right here, and yes, all right in ClickDesigns. If I want to change this to Marketers FM, which is my company, put that right in the middle. Let's go ahead and leave that. In digital marketing, let's see, how about certified AI consultant? And we can put that right here, or we can make it a blue, right? Now, this is if we wanted to kind of coin the company here. So this is CMO, but I'm a certified AI consultant. You know, it's kind of redundant. You can change it all up. And then you would just change out all of this stuff, which I'll leave, but you get how easy that was. Let's go ahead and click on save. The next thing that we need, look at that, looks pretty cool. Look at that, really nice. Okay, I would use that. I might use it. Okay, the next thing we need, go back to templates, and then we're gonna scroll over here to the prints again. And underneath prints, we all need a resume. So go ahead and click on resume and look at this. Tons of great resumes here. And we can just pick one. Which one looks good to you guys? They all look really good. I like all of them. Let's see, let's just pick one. How about, I don't know, maybe Let's do this one. This one kind of looks interesting. Click the little button. And then now we can change this out. So again, change this to my name, Angie Norris. We're going to put director level marketing, right? Or we can put certified AI consultant, whatever floats your boat. This, we can change it to my colors by clicking on brand kit. There we have it. These, again, brand kit, really easy to change out. And I could put, I haven't needed a resume in a long time, but if I did, this would be perfect, right? Okay, so there we have that. I like this gray color that I always use, like this. Okay, now let's change her picture out. See if I have any in here of myself. We'll have to scroll down. Let's put that one. That one looks pretty good for now. And put that right there. It's perfect. And then again, I would just change everything out, right? Put my contact information. There's the skills. I can even add another section down here if I wanted to. Maybe references, whatever you want it to look like. But that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and click on save. So now I have a business card. I have a resume. Let's keep moving on. Templates. And as an executive, it's really nice when you have all these things for your personal branding, and whether that's a website and other things. So if we want, we've maybe written a book. You guys know I have. We could create a book cover, and it could be something we give to people about our expertise. You also need newsletters. Newsletters are a perfect way to get in front of your audience, and we can change these to our own. I love just looking at these and going, wow, if I needed a newsletter, this is what I'd use, even if you're a personal brand. I write newsletters all the time, and the best way to build your authority is this way. So let's quickly craft one. Let's make one. It's kind of easy. How about this one right here? Go ahead and click. And then we have news right here. We're just going to keep that, but I'm going to change my color. Go to blue. Today, wow, 2030, huh? Okay, today is May 26, 2025, Memorial Day. Hey, we can even put that in here, like look, Memorial Day issue, huh? Make that my color. Let's see here. Make this gray. That. Outline that. Now we'll change this picture out, right? But if we wanted to just keep it, we could add our color. See how it has like a stroke around it, which is kind of neat. But let's go down here and change these out to my colors. And you get the idea, right? And I can change all these out. So this could be what's hot in AI. And then change this one out to, see here, let's see, favorite new AI tool. And then this one could be, how about featured AI user of the week or something like that, right? Whatever floats our boat. And then we can change these little things out. I love just changing colors. It's so easy. But you get the idea. Super, super easy to customize, make it your own, change out the content, and then you can print this, which is really, really cool. All right, so I'm not going to take the time because I have so much I want to show you guys, but I just wanted you to see how easy it is to change this stuff out, and click on save. Okay, so now we have a business card, a resume, a newsletter, and let's keep trucking along. I would say these are looking pretty good. Go back to templates. Let's go back over. I want to show you one more thing, and then we're going to move on to some fun social media stuff. So we have already done a newsletter now. Flyers. Every business needs a flyer, right? So if I wanted to, I can come over here, click on this one, and maybe I want to take her out. So let's see what's happening here. We have, is this a group? Nope. Okay, this is a little bar. I like how they have, that's kind of cool. See how they have this circle. I'm going to move this circle over to get to her. I'm going to take her out. She's got an arm here. And we're actually going to take this one out as well. And I'm going to make an AI photo. So over here on the left, AI image. Up here, I want an artificial intelligence background that is neon colors of pinks, teals, and dark. Okay, let's just see what comes up. I'm not sure. Let's click on image variations 4, and I'm going to make it, I'm going to click on cinematic and just see, and we want it to be a square because we're going to make it into a circle. Ooh, I love these. That's pretty cool. Look at that. That's really cool. I like that one a lot. Let's go back here. I want one that's kind of like this. And then how to make it a circle, go down here and click on, well, where's the circle thing? It's not giving me the options. And that's okay. We'll have to, let's crop it a little bit. Crop it, and crop it. Make it look like that. That's pretty cool. And now I want to put that up here. I think what I'll do is I'll turn it and then make it real big. So we can just make this our own. I just like this background. So you know what I want to do? I'm going to actually make it the width of this. Put this here and put it in the back. Just like so, all the way down. Okay, so it's going to be in the background here. Okay, up. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to grab a picture of myself. Click on image. Scroll down here. We have this one that we can do, or if we want to find a better one. I know I have a ton in here, but they're probably buried really deeply here. I can add my logo. I can go keep going until I find more pictures of myself. I need to add all my pictures to my brand kit to make it easier to find, but I'm always working on client stuff. Like this one looks good. Okay, let's just use that one since it's easy. Go down here. If you have one, you can always take out the background by clicking background image. Remove it right here. Put that there. Now I'm going to move this back over. And put that above me. Okay, take this, go all the way down. Like that. All right, and then I'm going to take this and make it my colors. And like that. Perfect. Okay, is my head cut off? Hold on. Hold the phone. My head's cut off here. And we can always crop it. There we go. Okay, move that down. Just like that. Okay, now if I wanted to take out this right here, since I can't do the circle image on that, what I'll do is I'll click on shape and I'll find a shape and I'm going to make it white. So move that all the way up to the corner and make this like this, like that, and we'll turn it so we can take this out. So sometimes you just got to have a little trickery, right? Like this, and then we'll put that all the way down to the bottom here, all the way down, just like that. One more. There we have it. And then I like this little shade here. I want to make sure that is way up here. There we go. See how that looks perfect. Okay, so I want to take out this trainer here and then add my logo up here. there we have it. So see how I'm doing a personal branding, right? And then down here, we can change the words out to something like, don't get left behind with, and then AI. And we'll make that my colors. Do we want it to be pink or blue? Let's do pink. And then move that back down like that. Okay, let's make that AI a little bit bigger. Okay, now you get it. Just trying to line that up. Okay, don't get left behind with AI. And then here we can change that to, let's make AI easy to leverage, right? And then this little box, and if you can't find something, you can move it aside like that. And now we can select it. And this right here, we can make that F70FFF, or if we want to do the blue, 12D60F. There we go. Okay, so now that we have that right there, I can put best training, We can change this color. Why don't we do the blue? And then change out all that stuff, right? So here we have it. We can add even more. Maybe if I want, I can take that out and add some text and say, join our next AI Your Business in a Day workshop, because I'll be running those here, and make that like this. And let's move that down. I'm gonna move this up, and I don't know why, but for some reason I just want that bigger. And I'm gonna make this all one line and smaller. This, or we could, I know, I'm becoming a perfectionist, like that, and move this over here. There we have it. I'm gonna make that my color, gray. Okay, I think that looks pretty good, don't you think? Okay, and then I'm gonna move this up to the middle, just like that, and then put that in the middle, and then we can put any kind of the times, right? So say I wanted to take this little box and make a copy of it, move it down here, just like this, put this like that, and now what I can do is put the time. So we can say, you know, I'm not sure when, I don't have a date, but Saturday, May, what's this Saturday? 31st, 2025. Put that right here, and then say, you know, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. and we can write St. Louis, Missouri, right? And then we could add a QR code. So we can move this over. So you get this, right? Like I'm making it my own. So we can say HTTPS, and it could be AIyourbusinessworkshop.com, and click generate, and then move this down right here. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty good, right? Move this up so it's centered. Boom, boom. And we can change this price to $97, whatever, right? But you get the idea of how easy it is to make a flyer now. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on save, exit. Okay, so we've made a business card, a resume, a newsletter, a flyer, and then now I want to just quickly show you other things you can do, but I'm not going to make anything because I want to make a LinkedIn graphic. So click on prints again. So again, there's lots more things here that we can create for personal branding. You can also do apparel. You can put your apparel stuff on here. You can publish a book, packaging. You can make a mug that says CEO or AI consultant or AI evangelist. You can do infographics. And then we go over here to socials. I do want to also reference pages because you are going to need a website. So any of these would be great to make your own. And then I want to click on socials because to me, LinkedIn is probably the number one place to create graphics and banners and cover photos, all those things for LinkedIn. As an executive, you're going to need all these things. And if I just take one of these and make it my own really quickly, it would be easy to do that. So if I took one, let's see, view more, and just found one that we haven't really used before. I know I've used a lot of these, so I'm trying to find one I've never used because I like to make sure you guys know it's easy to take anything in here and make it your own. Let's do this one. And then we can change this out, add our own, little logo here. So I could put my little logo, take out this driven to profit, make this smaller. So Marketers FM is my company name, right? We can move all this down, move that down. While I have that selected, I'll make it my colors, like that. Move that down, right? So then we'll have to just make the words what we want. So I can put, let's see, AI evangelist. How about Angie Norris, the AI evangelist? Okay. Make that my colors here and make that a little bit bigger. So there we have it. Here's my logo. And we'll take him out and we'll add me in there. So go back here. I know there was that one of me. So let's just keep scrolling, scroll. And I could make this my logo because I have a lot of logos, don't I? I have lots of different versions of that. But let's keep going and keep going. There I am, right there. Okay. So there we have that. I can make myself real big. Make this my gradient color, which we'll do in a minute. My elbow is too much. There we go. Okay, if I want to take this out, delete, then I can go back up here and find that one. This one says, it's an older one. Oh, here's the new one right here. The AI Evangelist, that's me. So I can put that like right here, right? I can put that down here, I can put that up here. You can put that anywhere you want. Okay, so if I wanted to change these words out, I could. If I wanted to change that, I could. Let's make this my colors though. Let's go down this into that color, this. I'm gonna delete, and we're going to go over here to shapes. Click on this one and click on gradient now. So gradient color, and let's do 12 to 60F, and then F70FFF. Okay, and let's change this just slightly. Okay, now make this big, like so, and then put that behind me, and then there I am. Move me like that. There you have it. Pretty good. We can change that to some pink, and boom, we now have something really easy. Okay, cool. So you guys get the idea of making graphics for executives. Super easy. Click save. Now I can put this on my LinkedIn page. Really, really cool. Okay, I know we're over time, so I'm going to close us out. All right, guys, so what'd you think? Yeah, see, again, mind-blowing how easy. There's a few clicks. And if you need stock photography, wow, the AI images that the team has been putting into that library is just mind-blowing. And then you can create your own using AI. So lots of different things you can do here. And I'm going to tell you that as a former corporate executive and now turned my own CEO of my own company, I get to make these graphics for myself, to elevate my brand, build authority, and to showcase who I am. Don't be afraid to toot your own horn. Don't be afraid to pat yourself on the back. And I want to say this, and I learned this a long time ago, and I say this a lot because it's so true. It is not your audience's job to remember who you are and what you do. It is your job to remind them over and over and over what you do, how you can help them, what's your superpower, and how you can really elevate their business with your skill sets. It's your job. How do you do that? By building authority. And if you have great graphics, it draws people in. And if you're omnipresent and you're everywhere on all social media things and you have all these graphics that are really showcasing you and your brand, boom. It's not going to take you long to get noticed. So remember that. It's not their job to remember what you do. It's your job to remind them over and over. And if you remember that and you apply it by using these amazing tools like ClickDesigns, you'll be fast pass to making sure that your authority is known. Don't be afraid to toot your own horn and tell the world how amazing you are. All right, amazing people. I'm going to be closing this out, but I'm going to tell you that it's been great being here. I hope you guys enjoyed all last week. I know I was out and I was on a cruise and I had a blast. I got some sun, but guess what? I'm back now. We're going to continue our series of ClickDesigns for industry professionals, and we are going into summer now. I cannot believe it. My kids are out of school, and where has this year gone? All right, guys, I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, an even better weekend, and I will see you on